Are you tired of the same daily routine? Don't you wish you could get away to a beautiful tropical island? I don't mean to burst your bubble so soon, but it's easier said than done. However, if a vacation is unscheduled but very much needed, one of the best things you can try and do is prepare something that will transport you to a nice Caribbean island. People of different cultures enjoy plantains along with meals, and they can be cooked in several different ways. This delicacy is a must-have in many households just about every day. Usually in Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, and West African households, plantains are served at least with one meal a day. Plantains are considered necessary and highly enjoyed by Caribbean people. Plantains are sold just about anywhere, and many people from other cultures enjoy them as well, whether they eat it every day or every once in a while. Plantains are fruits grown out of the musa plant and look very similar to bananas. They are starchy, contain vitamin A and C, potassium, fiber, but are not as sweet as bananas unless they are very ripe. Plantains can either be fried, baked, boiled, grilled, or cooked as sweet plantains, and if the plantain is extremely ripe, it becomes sweet enough to the point where it can then be eaten raw. If you choose to fry this interesting fruit, you must peel it, cut it up, and with vegetable oil boiling in a pan, let them sit for about 2 minutes per side. Then with a meat pounder or anything with a flat surface, you flatten each piece and place back in the pan for another 3 to 4 minutes per side. Once that's done, you add some salt and it's ready to serve. This cooking style of plantain is referred to as fritos, tostones, or patacones in Spanish. Another way of preparing this side dish is by boiling the plantain, which is referred to as plátano sancochado in Spanish. Just peel the plantain and then cut it however you like and place the cut pieces in water. Add some salt and let boil on high heat for about 15 minutes before adding another half cup of water. After adding the half cup of water, let boil for another 10 minutes before removing plantains from the pot. The additional half cup of water is to improve the taste of the plantain once it's already cooked. After that, you can serve right away or you can make mango. Mango is a Spanish name for mashed plantains, which can only be prepared after boiling. A plantain can also be baked, whether it's green or yellow, unripe or ripe, and this would be the easiest way to cook them in my opinion. If you're baking a green plantain, just peel it and place it on a baking sheet and then put in the oven. If you're baking yellow plantains, which are sweeter, it's the same process, just at a lower temperature. Ripe plantains, known as maduros, can also be fried, and if overly ripe, dulce maduros, they can be boiled. Both of these stages of the plantain are referred to as sweet plantains. For frying, place in some oil in a frying pan until golden and then flip over. Once you see it's golden brown on both sides, you can serve and enjoy. The much ripened plantain looks black and is at its sweetest stage. To prepare, peel, cut, and boil in low heat. For this, you will need to make syrup along with the plantain. Excuse me. While it's boiling, you will need to add sugar, butter, cinnamon, and cloves. Stir until syrup forms and boil all together for about 45 minutes. The taste is unbelievably sweet and unique, and this is loved by many because of its sweet caramel flavor. The extremely ripe plantains, however, can be eaten raw. If its waxy texture from starch when unripe turns into sugar, which is why it becomes sweeter as it ages. Plantains can be cooked other ways as well, such as grilled for a meal called mofongo, which is grilled plantain, mashed with pork rinds and garlic topped with gravy. There are different types of mofongo, such as camarofongo, which has shrimps instead of pork, and mofongo with chicken as well. However, the pork mofongo is the most common. Each way of preparing this fruit has its own taste, and depending on how it's cooked, it can taste very different. The cooking styles for this fruit varies in different places, but the Central American and South American countries love preparing this side dish and enjoy eating it quite often. This fruit is also used to make fried plantain chips, which is called chifles, porridge, sango, as well as other things. Me being a Dominican young woman, I cook this very often, being that I was raised with this food along almost every meal. It is very traditional in Dominican families. These are all certainly various dishes that Caribbean people take pride in, and many people from other cultures cook and enjoy it as well. It may not be an anticipated relieving vacation to the islands, but it's a pleasant reminder. Thank you very much.